Sorry about the fucking annoying countdown, but I ran out of hours on my regular StreamYard account. I figured I'd show this beautiful sunset slash lightning storm that's going on off in the sky. Hope you guys can see it okay. We're going to show this for a little bit, and then I'll tell you what people have been getting wrong. I just haven't really said a whole lot about it. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Lightning and sunset. Let some people get in here. I'm going to end up repeating myself like I always do, but what's going on, y'all? What is going on, General? What's up, A-Cop? What is up, Anthony? Hey, Dusty. What's going on, Cat Eyes? What's up, Pila? Oh, yeah, there's more people there. These aren't counting yet. We get a few more in here, and I'll tell you what is getting wrong. Guys, nice and clear, directly above us, so lost the weight there. Just sitting out the rougher cover. What's going on, Sam Split? What's going on, JFK? What's going on, FCC? Let's see. Little ICU. What's going on, Jenny T? Yeah, Jenny, this cloud has lightning in it. I ordered it up just for the stream because God does what I tell him. I hope Bad Guy's listening because he really has a problem with me because of this, and I just never bothered to try to straighten it out because I don't care that much. But what's going on, Rob? What's up, Miranda? Oh, 39. Yeah, close enough. All right, I'm gonna start blabbing. People really thought that I was uh like on Daisy Doom's side or some shit or defending her. That's not what the point was. Yeah, we talked a lot, but we weren't like a thing. Um, I think she was trying to. I mean, yeah, we joke around like I joke around and stuff like that. I think she was trying to trick me into sending dick pics, which never happened because she would get other guys to send dick pics, and then uh, she'd have dirt on them. She has dirt on a lot of people. That's why she was in a lot of our DMs, and I have screenshots from two different people. One of them was Mailorder Brides, so that's a whole other thing that I'll get into in a minute. But he had a screenshot of her saying it. Somebody else sent me a screenshot where she would wait until she knew I had taken Ambien and then call me because she thought she had a better chance of getting me to tell her what I knew about other people and stuff. But in one of those screenshots, she said that it didn't work because I would just stop talking, which cool on me, I guess. But I do remember her telling me a lot of things about a lot of people and asking me a lot of things about a lot of people. And I came off of very little, unless it was somebody I didn't like. Then, but yeah, I told her everything. But there was a whole bunch of shit, man. I knew about the bad guy thing, wait, like well before it ever came out. Mailorder Brides knew about it too, and he was all fucking hostile about it because I don't care what he says, he really he was torn up. He told me himself that she ripped out his heart. Um, yeah, he was all pissed about that. And that dude is a straight psycho. I posted some of our well, I made a video out of some of our DMs like back when all this shit broke out. Like he said that he worked for the FBI, and he told me that, and I think he told some other people too, but uh, he he ratted on Nate to the FBI because he was at the insurrection, which all Nate was doing was filming. He also said that Daisy Doom herself or Daisy Doom had somebody shoot up his house and all this kind of shit. But anyway, Mail Order Brides wanted me to make a stream for him so that he could, uh, quote unquote, expose bad guy, and I wouldn't do it because one, I don't have a problem with bad guy, and two, I don't give a fuck if somebody's fucking a lot. Like, who's it's none of our business. And I wouldn't let him do it, so he went to other people and did it on their panels. While that shit was going on Locks, Daisy Doom was like, he's lying. I'm like, he was lying about some things, and I knew he was lying. But anyway, I went live at the same time at her request because she wanted me to be able to speak without six fucking idiots all screaming at the same time. And she didn't want to be on the same panel as Mail Order Brides. So I went live at that same time at her request because I knew that Mail Order Brides was lying. Oh shit! Can you guys not hear me? Damn it! Is that better? No, I wasn't watching chat. I'm trying to watch for cars so I don't get run over. Damn it! You guys didn't hear any of that? Can you hear me now? I gotta get out of the road. Fuck, man. All right, I'll say it again, but I'm gonna shorten it up. Let me grab a drink first. All right. Anyway, yeah, I don't care what Mail Order Bride says. He told me himself that Daisy Doom ripped his heart out, or however he said that. I They told me all about the bad guy stuff like way before it came out, and Mail Order Brides wanted me to uh, make a panel so that he could expose bad guy, and I wouldn't do it. Like it's nobody's fucking business. Daisy Doom made a career out of talking to a lot of people and getting dirt on them. Like she would try to, I think she was trying to trick me into sending dick pics, which that's not something I do. But other people did, so now she's got dirt on them. And it wasn't just bad guy and like she never I don't think she said that bad guy sent her dick pics. I don't think she said that. but other people did. Anyway, people mistook me trying to prove that Mailorder Brides was a lying psycho for me sticking up for Daisy Doom, and I wasn't, because I don't agree with her telling people that kind of shit. Mailorder Brides wanted me to make a panel to expose bad guy, but I wouldn't do it. So he went to Ed and Locksmith and whoever else. And when I went live, while he was while Mailorder Brides was up on Locksmith, it was because Daisy Doom wanted to get the truth out there. And I knew Mailorder Brides was lying about some stuff. He's a fucking psycho. He said that Daisy Doom shot up his house or had somebody shoot up his house. He said he worked for the FBI. He admitted to ratting out Dream Floral for being at the insurrection, even though Dream Floral was just taking videos. There's just a whole bunch of shit. I made a video of some of our. I just screen recorded some of my DMs with mail order brides. I posted that shit back then when it was all going down. So people mistook when I went live with Daisy Doom. That happened because she didn't want to be on panel with 6 different idiots all screaming at the same time. She wanted to be able to speak by herself, and she didn't want to be on panel with mail order brides because he had threatened to do all. Like I've seen the screenshots of him threatening her and stuff. It's coming back out again because Tommy Boy did a live about it today. I wouldn't have never fucking brought it up again, but people are getting some shit wrong. I was not white knighting or sticking up for Daisy Doom. I don't agree with what she did. There was other stuff about other people that I was worried was going to come out, and to my knowledge, it never did because she had dirt on all kinds of people. So no, I don't agree with that. It's none of our fucking business, and I refuse to give mail order brides the place to do it. So he went up on other people's panels, and I was not sticking up for Daisy Doom. I was doing that to prove I gave her her own place to speak to prove that mail order brides was lying about some stuff, and he's a fucking psycho. She didn't want to be on the same panel as him. She didn't want to be on a panel with a bunch of idiots all screaming at the same time. Yeah, Daisy Doom does live close to Ed. She told me that him and his brother were scumbags, but she never mentioned anything about CP. I don't know if she probably didn't know, or she probably would have told me, or maybe she did. I don't know. But I was worried for a while because like there's other stuff that's just as bad, if you want to call it bad, and just as much none of our business that she knew about. I don't know if you guys heard me say that like she would get dudes to send her dick pics, or and I think she was trying to trick me into doing that, but that's not something I do. And I have screenshots from, well, okay, one of them was from Mail Order Bride, but it was a screenshot of her text message, and I also have messages from somebody else that she told them that uh, she would wait till she knew that I'd taken Ambien and then call me because that shit's like truth serum, and she knows it. Um, but according to one of them, I never came off of anything personal about anybody that I like. If I don't like you, yeah, fuck you. um, but if it's something somebody's told me in confidence, I don't fucking I don't come off of that shit. And I wouldn't be talking about it now if Tommy Boy hadn't done that live about it earlier. And I didn't try real hard to defend myself when it was going on down. People were saying that, oh, I was white knighting for Daisy Doom or on her side or whatever, because that wasn't true. We had talked a lot, and she told me a lot of things about a lot of people. I knew about the bad guy thing, and I don't really have anything against him for that. I don't know why he thinks I do, but um, the only thing I didn't like about it was that it hurt Christy with a K. That was the only thing I didn't like about it. I could give a fuck less. I mean, lot lizards are nasty, but if he can stomach it, you know, who cares? Actually, the whole reason that Mailorder Brides and me started talking is because people were accusing him of being me. They thought that Mailorder Brides was my alt account, as they've accused me of being many others. Um, but the whole reason Mailorder Brides and I even started talking was because he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, man, I want to prove that I'm not you." So I brought him up on panel and we proved that he wasn't me. But yeah, Mailorder Brides is a total psycho. Um, and that was my reason when I did stick up for Daisy Doom against Mail Order Brides, but that was the extent of it. That's because I knew he was a lying psychopath. Yeah, she was in an over 40 beauty contest. Well, Constantine wasn't the only one that I helped her. I dropped her link too. I think so did everybody that had a channel. I think dropped her link for that. I don't think Mail Order Brides and her ever met in person. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. I'm trying to think. There was some other shit, but uh, I just didn't speak on it because it was getting dragged out enough at the time. I mean, I spoke on it some, but and I would not be speaking on it now, but fucking Tommy Boy had to go and bring it all up again. Shit, car. Damn it! I wandered too far away from my spot. But when Mailorder Brides went up on Locksmiths, and I didn't see all of it, but like him and Daisy Doom knew some other stuff about some other people that, as far as I know, never came out, but I was worried that it was going to. I mean, Daisy Doom was just collecting information on people. What she was ultimately going to do with it, I don't know. But of course, she told Mailorder Brides about a lot of it, and him being the jealous psychopath that he is, had to jump on panels and put it out there. Yeah, Christy sent me a bunch more pics today about or of the search that they're doing for the missing man. They had I think she said it was National Guard helping them out. Man, you even got to bribe the National Guard in Mexico. I think I've pinned the link if anybody has anything else to say about it, or if you have any questions for me on the subject. A free Black Pearl 22. Yeah, I don't know. I know that I don't really know much about the Black Pearl thing. I know that uh, Edward and his brother, or I don't know. I guess I don't really know who all was involved, but they had some kind of side business that was called the Black Pearl, but I have no idea what it was about. Meth, meth heads meth heads make a lot of small businesses that they never do anything with. It's like a myth thing. I'm gonna make a business mowing yards. Like, dude, you don't even own a lawnmower, and you're too lazy to mow your own yard. How are you? Yeah, and I'm not saying that that's what theirs was about, but I'm just saying from experience I've had with meth heads. Yep, we're starting a lawn mowing business. It's like, dude, you don't even own a lawnmower, and you're too lazy to mow your own yard. How are you gonna start a lawn mowing business? Going on, Sammy? Oh shit, car. Did I pin a link? I don't remember. Have I heard about the new gun laws that went into effect today in Massachusetts? No, Jenny T, I have not. How are they trying to screw people over now? There really shouldn't be any gun laws. I don't know what part of shall not be infringed they don't understand. Damn it. I shouldn't have went live. I should have just sat here and recorded the lightning show. Oh well. At least it'll be on film somewhere. They want people to take written hands on to. Man, I tell you what, I'm not opposed to people taking some kind of safety exam, but I don't agree. I mean, obviously, if somebody is completely whacked out of their mind, yeah, they probably shouldn't have a gun. But um, if you get a psychiatrist that is anti-gun, all he's got to do is say, "Oh, you're unfit. You're unfit. You're unfit. Oh, you had a temper tantrum when you were 7? Sorry, pal. You can't have a gun." You don't have to have any kind of psychological testing to drive a car. Damn it. Freaking bugs crawling on me. PHI live catch. Is she still with Ryan? I saw, who was it? Damone? Somebody, I don't remember. I didn't see the catch, but somebody put up clips of PHI basically treating Ryan like the toddler that he is. He probably has to, though. Yeah, Gila, that's the thing. He probably did take him out for a Happy Meal. Probably had to bribe him to be good. Damn it. Right on. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. But at least somebody will be exposed with any luck anyway. They're all disgusting, though. I mean, yeah, you got some that are worse than others, but they're all disgusting. What's up, Shauna? Yeah, I did. If you want to see those pictures, remind me and I'll forward them all to you. She's got a lot of them. And shout out for donating. Ryan's of PHA. Yeah, Gila. We were saying before, like, can you imagine having to ride in a car with Ryan and PHI? Yeah, I would happily jump out of a speeding vehicle to get away from that. PH Cry is a trash doxer. That is a fact. Yeah, Jamie, she is always angry. Oh, hold on. No, motherfucker, I'm not letting you up here. If that's the real, whether it's the real you or the fake you, you're not coming up here. I don't give a fuck. I'm not that desperate to make a panel. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Alex starts a trip tomorrow. He's always on trips, man. That dude puts in the work. Oh, shit. Car. Damn it, my headlamps running out of batteries. Ryan is smashing Bobby Joe's guts. Like, oh man, why you gotta put that kind of shit in my head? Anything anybody says to me, I get a visual of it. Just how my mind works, isn't that? Yeah. You want to lose your panel? Well, I'm very gentle, Rob, and I'm. It's perfectly normal to be nervous when you're up on panel. But what I tell people is that just act like we're talking on the phone. Just don't say anything that you're not willing to have the whole world hear. Top is having an affair with Steph. Is there any proof of that? Because it wouldn't surprise me. I just don't understand how anybody can work with Steph after she tipped off a predator. I mean, it's Tommy, so it don't surprise me, but I don't get it. You feel they're having an affair with each other. Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Am I drinking? I'm drinking water. You hear a lot of clean because I'm drinking out of a metal water bottle. So yeah, I'm drinking, but it's just water. Yeah, I got nothing against Brandon, but um, I would rather sit here by myself than have people up here that just sit there and don't say anything. I think that's weird. Nothing against the guy. I just, you know. Well, it probably sounded like a whiskey bottle because I was chugging it, and that's how I drink whiskey sometimes. But here, nope, it's just a. Oh fuck, that's too bright. It's just a metal water bottle. No booze in it. All right. And yeah, oh yeah, Brandon was not the one that was trying to come up a little bit ago. I hope it didn't sound like that's what I was saying because it wasn't him. It was I I don't know. I have reason to believe that it wasn't actually that person, so I don't want to say who it is because if I say who it is and it wasn't really them, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Bill said I was trying to come up on his panel and it wasn't. I wasn't." Yeah, yeah. So I don't want to listen to it. Brandon did try to come up here once, but he came up at a time. I don't have the paid StreamYard anymore, so I'm only allowed six. And I already had five people up here, and there were other people that wanted to come up too. And Brandon did try to come up, but I just didn't let him because I didn't want that space occupied by somebody that wouldn't have any input to the conversation. So, and this I don't mind saying. NWO tried to come up here like a long ass time ago, and he kept trying, kept trying, and I wouldn't let him. And I've not seen him back. I haven't even seen him in the chat since. So that's okay too. I don't. I'm not so desperate to make a panel that I'd let just anybody up here. I think that's part of why the so-called part of the so-called community is going to shit. Is because people just so desperate to make a panel and get them views that they let anybody up. Right on, Christy. That's right. Dead Twist knows what's going on. You want to help me get some drugs? I actually probably won't get drugs, but like Dead Twist just dropped my Cash App. If you would like to donate just to hear me be a degenerate, it goes back into the channel, guys. It goes back into the channel, even though it costs me nothing to maintain. Hey, I think that breast augmentation is not. That's a worthy cause to donate to. I would donate for that for the right person. Bullets, yeah, y'all. For real though, I do need to get some more 9mm bullets so I can keep you all entertained. I actually did a trick shot. My last live stream, if you didn't see it, I was actually doing trick. I wasn't shooting at a helicopter. Uh, I was just doing trick shots around the helicopter, but I only sent the bullets right between the blades. I had to have perfect timing because I had to bounce a bullet off of the tip of a windmill and then arc over the helicopter and down between the blades without hitting it. Pull it off. Yeah, we have another fucking cat showed up out here. That's how they got these fucking cats. Is they've always had cats around, but not this fucking many. But when their last ones died off, they weren't gonna get anymore. It's camera rodents and then a male stray showed up and they started feeding it. Then a female stray showed up and it started feeding it. They started making babies. And last year, that striped one showed up, and a few days ago, another striped one showed up. And they're not afraid, so but it's obviously dumping off their pets. Yeah, kids, I hate condoms, and if I could avoid them, I will. But y'all should be wrapping that rascal so you don't catch diseases or wind up being a daddy. Before you bag her, sheath your dagger. So my intel is telling me that Ryan's doing another horrible job as we speak. And that's the thing. I think that the striped female, I think she's uh, been fixed. I hope. But when people dump their pets off, we don't know if they've had shots or what their deal is. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. Yep. I wonder if Ryan even knows how to use a condom. I wonder if he's ever seen one in real life. Yep. Kill is fixed so Ryan can't be worried about. Well, look, by the time Ryan figured it out, it would be over anyway. So I don't think you have to worry about him being a daddy. He's put one on a banana. Wow. Okay, so at least he knows what they are. Every girl I ever got. Well, okay. That sounds like I've got kids I like, and I've only got two biological kids. I mean, I've gotten three girls pregnant that I know of, but one of them miscarried, and we broke up shortly after that. And my daughter's mom also had a miscarriage before my daughter was born. But anyway, every time I got a girl pregnant, she was supposedly on the pill. Now, I think that they were popping holes in their birth control pills. I don't know what the temperature is here, Lisa, but it's hotter than shit for being nighttime. Hopefully the storm will cool it off a little bit. Happy 79th, Lisa. I don't know. I really got nothing else to talk about. I'm surprised you guys aren't watching the Ryan PHI collab. If for no other reason, just to watch the travesty of it. Happy 81st, General. You surely don't look your age, I'll tell you that. Yeah, sometimes it gets more humid at night because the sun's not there to cook off the moisture. Right on, pull over. I get it. Jump up here, man. Like I don't really have anything to talk about. You haven't been live in a while either. Oh, I'd be a hell of a weatherman. How many weathermen have you seen drop F bombs? What's going on, Constantine? You working an orgy? Some dudes have all the luck. I went on a rant about Daisy Doom earlier. You can't listen to Ryan speak. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. I can't. I have a hard time listening to him or PHI. Oh, yeah, Constantine. I don't remember where I saw it at. Maybe it was on your Instagram or something. But I saw you hanging out with I think you were escorting her actually, which is probably nothing new, but like, was she a porn star or something, or just an orgy participant? I think Bobby Joe has some nice tits. I've never paid attention to what Bobby Joe's tits may or may not look like. Look, I like nice tig old bitties. I mean, the little ones need attention too, but uh, I would take a flat chested girl that has a cool personality over a big booby girl that is just a fucking bitch. Is Ryan staying at PHI's house? I'm just, kind of curious about that. Again, none of our business, but right on, Constantine. I was just saying that people thought that I was sticking up for Daisy Doom, but that's not really what I was doing. I was just trying to prove that Mailorder Brides was a lying psychopath, and people twisted that into I was sticking up for her, which wasn't the case. I don't agree with the bullshit that she did. I knew about Mail Order Brides wanted me to make him a panel so that he could quote unquote expose bad guy, and I wouldn't do it, so he went up on other people's panels instead. And I knew he was lying about a lot of the stuff. It never should have been. And the only reason I talked about it is because Tommy Boy did a live about it earlier, reopening some old wounds for people. Oh, I'm definitely a big boob guy. They aren't mandatory, the little ones need attention too. Um, I don't really care for fake ones. If they're done right, you know what I mean. If they don't just look like two plastic bubbles sitting there, then they're okay. But uh, I'm more of a natural kind of guy. Yeah, he was trying to say that him and Daisy. He trying to say that he didn't uh, have it bad for Daisy Doom, but he told me himself that she ripped his heart out or tore his heart out of his chest, something like that. And then he was telling me shit like either she shot up his house or she had somebody shoot up his house. Like, it's all kinds of shit, man. The dude is a fucking psycho. Guys, stop loaning each other $3.70. It's not a good look for the community as a whole. Like people that run around exposing each other about that kind of bullshit. Like how is anybody else gonna ever trust them again? You know, you have a falling out, so you run to YouTube and talk about the money they didn't pay back or whatever. It's nobody's fucking business. And how is anybody else going to be able to trust people like that? I don't get it. Marlboro Reds cost $3.70. Damn. When I first started smoking, I think name brand cigarettes were like a dollar nine or something like that. Generics were like 79 cents. Oh yeah, better off dead. Yeah, the fucking paper boy, that is hilarious. I want my $2. Man, you must be old like me if you remember that movie. Yeah, Christy, why don't you just like we know you know where that missing dude is. Why don't you just tell us? Rob, if you want to try your hand at paneling, jump on up here. We have a very small crowd tonight, so we took a panel cherry a couple of days ago. I gotta warn you though, like I like taking panel cherries, but I feel kind of bad because panel addiction is a thing. Just ask FCC. He was always just a chat troll until one day somebody called him out and he went up on panel and he hasn't shut the fuck up since. Now he's got his own channel. Well, he was talking about it earlier, Lisa. Yeah, that's right, Lisa. That's another reason why you should do it. Hey, I could have the first couple that both lost their panel virginities right here. I would like to be able to claim that. What's going on, Moments Live? How you doing? 370 for steps, dude. Oh man, yeah, I know a story about that too, but uh, I don't know if it's true or not. So probably better not say. McRibs, man. If you know how those things are made, they're completely disgusting. But I do really like McRibs. Panel Panelgenity. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that word before, Rob. So you probably did. Robbie is a good fish. No shit, Lisa. We heard. PHI had a great catch. Did Ryan ruin it again? I saw somewhere. I don't remember. I think it was Tommy or not Tommy Boy's. I think it was Damone's. He showed somebody showed bits and pieces of PHI leading Ryan around like he's a toddler, being like, "Oh, we got to cross the street now." It's like Jesus Christ. She probably has to though. So yeah, moments I was uh, thinking about you the other day. I realized I hadn't seen you around in a while. I was like, I wonder if I pissed her off too. Yeah, I heard that Ryan did get her on camera though, so he had to stop it. Of course, once something goes on the internet, it's there forever. But I was told that he did get her on camera, so he had to stop and restart. I mean, literally talking to him like he's a little. She probably has to. Um, but yeah, last minute wedding planning and moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, moving's a pain in the ass. I actually started uh, practicing drawing people. Um, it didn't go very well, so I got to kind of wait for a day when my nerve damage isn't so like I have good and bad days with it. Some days I can draw, some days I can't. But once I get back into I always hated drawing people. Uh, but once I get practiced up again, I'll hit you up if you're still interested in me drawing you. It was a comical laugh. She had to keep repeating herself. Yeah, because he's dumb as shit. Well, Shauna, I do like to draw French girls, if you know what I'm saying. Breckenridge. Nice. I haven't been to Colorado in a long time, but I've been out there hunting and camping, hiking, and that kind of stuff. My former brother-in-law was stationed at Fort Carson, um, so we'd go down there and stay with him. He knew all the cool spots. He had a Firehawk. Anybody remembers those? Yeah, I always thought people were the hardest thing to draw to. Art was my thing when I was younger. I had a scholarship, but my mom and dad's homophobic tendencies ruined it for me. I mean, there are a lot of weirdos in the art world, um, but anyway, I had earned a scholarship, and then my mom and dad had to meet at the school with my art teacher and the scholarship people and whoever else and sign papers and learn about it and that kind of stuff. You know, my school was in the middle of literally in the middle of a cornfield in fucking Indiana, and they had to send the two gayest guys they had to meet my parents, so they wouldn't sign off on it. And then by the time I was old enough to sign for myself, the opportunity was gone. Um, but yeah, they sent two of the gayest guys they had. I'm talking skin tight black turtlenecks and matching berets, the whole bit. And when my mom and dad met them, they were like, "Nope, we're not sending you anywhere." That blah 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 blah. So that ruined my chance. I think you have to. I mean, you can be taught to do about anything, but drawing is one of those things where I think you just like my son was just born with it. From the time he was real little, he could draw really well. Bob Ross, yeah, I like Bob Ross too. Well, Shauna, just get you some art supplies and start messing around and watching people like Bob Ross, and there's some others too, to learn how to do little tricks and techniques and stuff. That is a huge help. Walmart had a chip at Bob Ross's head. So did Bob Ross. Did you know that Bob Ross was a drill instructor? I think for the Air Force. Keep an eye out for a black and white plate that has Maria reference on it. I was gonna say he just gave away his age with the VHS thing. Bob Ross's channel has 5.9 million subs. So wow. I'm not really surprised, but that's a hell of a lot of subs. I'm sure he's making more money dead than when he was alive. I'm sure his family's probably getting more benefit than he ever did. Was he drafted? I don't know. I just remember I read a thing about the story of his life. I don't know if he was drafted or not, but it said that like his calm demeanor and all that kind of stuff. He said that, of course, drill instructors got to be hard asses and yelling and screaming all the time. But he said that after he retired from, I'm pretty sure it was the Air Force. Um, After he retired from the Air Force, he swore that he would never yell at anybody again. And his whole, like his hairdo was, I forget how that went. The reason his hair was like that is because he had a perm done so that he somehow it was saving him money. I forget the story now, but yeah, he had a perm done so that he didn't have to get haircuts all the time or something. It was something about saving him money. Yeah, his hair wasn't really that curly. Nope, it's not natural. He did that on purpose. Brent pulled his teeth out. Hey, if a woman will pull her teeth out for you, that's love. Why did he take his teeth out? He'll have to keep an eye on that because Ryan will start playing with him. Speaking of stuff like that, there's an Instagram account I started following. It's called Predators Getting Hit or Predators Getting Beaten or something like that. But anyway, there's a lot of DAP on there and other people beating the shit out of predators. It's a pretty cool Instagram. Ryan could probably use some oversized teeth to fit his big fucking mouth. I wonder if Sammy Joe lets him play with hers. Ryan, if you're good, I'll let you play with my teeth, but you gotta behave. Beating and robbing? I don't know about that. It I do know that um there have been or still are, I don't know. Oh man. I used to work with a catcher that uh I don't think he ever, and you all know that you all know this person. I don't think he ever actually robbed anybody himself, but after the cameras were shut off, uh, like people would gather around and stuff. After the cameras were shut off, like he would just stand by and watch people beat the shit out of the predators sometimes. And a couple of them did get robbed, had their tires slashed, had some other things done. And there are groups out there that uh, I work with a group right now that they don't put their shit on social media. In fact, they get mad at me for even mentioning it, so I'll probably get yelled at. Um, they don't rob people or anything like that, but and they do film the catch. They film the catch and they put everything together on USB sticks and make sure everybody in that person's life knows what these people are. And we also notify everybody on their Facebook friends list and whatever other social media they might have. But there are other groups out there that purely do this just to beat the shit out of people because they know that the people won't go to the cops. And yeah, they do rob and extort. Um, it doesn't bother me when a predator gets treated badly, but That kind of shit makes the whole thing look bad. Oh God, Ta, you're grossing me out here. That's a visual I did not need in my head. Like I'm even imagining smells. Yeah, Shauna. There have been minors catching preds. Damn it, I smoke way too much while I'm live. I don't know why. Where was the interview at? Like what station? Fox 10. All right, never mind. I didn't see you said that. Do they have like is that do they have a YouTube channel? Or is there some place where they posted it at? Oh fuck. All right, yo. This kind of sucks. I think I'm gonna hang this shit up. I already said what I really wanted to say. I don't know if anybody else is going live after the catch, or I'm sure that Ryan or PHI will. They'll have to go live and gloat. Oh, it's on APP's channel. All right, I'm a little slow, Shauna. Sorry. All right, y'all. I'm bored. Take it easy and stay naked.